You stop the B6, but the nerve pain still burns. What if the real damage wasn't what you took, but what's still trapped inside your nerves? If you've discovered that you have a B6 toxicity caused by pyridoxine and your burning, zapping, tingling nerves have only gotten worse since, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not beyond healing. Because here's what most doctors never tell you. This can be reversed, but only if you take the right steps in the right order. This isn't just about stopping your supplements. It's about clearing the block that's jamming your receptors, retraining your nervous system to receive the active form it's starving for, and reintroducing this active form, P5P, without triggering a flare. This is the final part of our 3-part B6 Toxicity Recovery Series. In parts 1 and 2, we break down the science and expose the real cause of what's being called B6 toxicity. Links to both of those videos are in the description below. And even if you haven't seen the other videos, what you're about to learn could transform your recovery. We'll walk you through how to detox pyridoxine safely from your system, how to soothe nerve pain during the transition, and how to rebuild your B6 stores with the form your body actually uses. If you've been caught in the spiral of worsening symptoms, confusion, and fear around B6 toxicity, this is your way out. Let's dive into your recovery plan coming up. Welcome back, Health Warriors. Dr. M here. If you're sitting there wondering, how do I escape this B6 hell? You're not alone. The truth is, healing from B6 toxicity isn't just about removing the trigger. It's about resetting the terrain your nervous system has been struggling to survive in. And that begins with clearing out what's still blocking your recovery. So let's walk through the first phase of the healing plan. We call this phase 1, the pyridoxine clearing. And that begins with clearing out what's still blocking your recovery. When pyridoxine, the synthetic form of B6, builds up in your system, it doesn't just float around harmlessly. It binds to your B6 receptors, it gets lodged in your tissues, and it blocks the very thing your nerves need to regenerate, P5P. If you've been taking high doses of pyridoxine or pyridoxine HCl, whether it's unknowingly or if you're stacking it across multiple supplements or fortified foods, there's a good chance it's accumulated beyond what your body can safely eliminate on its own. That's where targeted pyridoxine detox support comes in. Now, to be clear, we're not talking about trendy juice cleanses or aggressive flushes. This is about supporting your body's natural detox pathways, your liver, lymph, and kidneys, so we can safely eliminate pyridoxine and make room for healing. So how do we do that? Not with a wrecking ball, we go in smart. You don't want to purge at warp speed. You want to mobilize, bind, and eliminate pyridoxine in a way that calms your nervous system, not flares it. Here's the protocol I use in practice. Eliminate pyridoxine, the toxic B6. If you haven't already done this, this is the moment to stop any supplements, foods, or beverages containing pyridoxine HCl. Read your labels. Pyridoxine is often hidden under labels like vitamin B6 without specifying the form. If it doesn't say pyridoxal 5-phosphate or P5P, assume it's pyridoxine and cut it out. Phase 1 Detox Allies. These are your cellular liberators, the tools that help unstick stored pyridoxine and guide it toward the exit. Phosphatidylcholine. This is your cellular liberator. PC helps cells release stored pyridoxine stuck in the nervous system and the fascia, or the connective tissue. Without this, toxins stay locked inside. Use sunflower-derived PC in a soft gel or a liposomal form for best results. Next, modified citrus pectin, or MCP. Once pyridoxine is mobilized, you need something to grab it. MCP binds toxins like a sponge, escorting them out safely without stripping minerals. Look for clean brands like Nutricology. It has no added fillers like maltodextrin or food starch, and it's safe even for sensitive guts. You'll also need liposomal glutathione. The moment you start mobilizing stored pyridoxine, Oxidative stress spikes, and that's where glutathione steps in. This is your body's master antioxidant, neutralizing the free radicals and inflammation stirred up as toxins move from the tissues into circulation. Without enough glutathione, detox can stall or backfire. Liposomal glutathione bypasses the digestive breakdown and goes straight to your cells, quenching the oxidative fire, protecting fragile nerve tissue, and supporting smoother pyridoxine detox with fewer flare-ups. Pairing vitamin C with the glutathione helps your body recycle and maintain glutathione levels throughout the detox. Don't forget to stay hydrated to support your detox pathways. Aim for drinking 2 to 3 liters of filtered water daily to flush the toxins from your kidneys. Staying hydrated keeps the elimination process through your liver and kidneys moving and reduces the risk of flare-ups during detox. Next, let's talk about drainage support. Dandelion root boosts liver bile flow. This means it helps your liver release the bile that carries toxins into your gut to be eliminated so they don't recirculate, triggering symptoms all over again. Walking, stretching, or even bouncing lightly on your heels activates the muscular pumps that move lymph through your arms, legs, and your joints. If detox symptoms spike, activated charcoal or bentonite clay can buffer this and provide relief. And remember, start small. Pick one, then layer in others week by week. This is a slow unraveling, not a sprint. I know all of this can feel confusing, but don't worry, we've got your back. We've created a free downloadable B6 Toxicity Recovery PDF that lays everything out step by step. It's linked for you right below this video in the description box. Inside, you'll find clear guidance on when to start each supplement, how to layer them in week by week, and what dosages to use based on clinical research and real-world results. On to phase 2, soothe and repair nerve damage. Once stored pyridoxine begins to move, your nervous system might feel more reactive, especially if you're prone to flares. This is where inflammation control becomes essential. 2 key allies in this phase are PEA and magnesium glycinate. PEA is a naturally occurring compound that dials down the pain signals and inflammation triggered by pyridoxine overload. It quiets overactive microglia, nerve endings, and eases hypersensitive nerves. It's especially helpful for B6 toxicity nerve pain like hypersensitivity, tingling, or burning nerve pain. And magnesium glycinate, think of this as your nervous system's favorite mineral. It helps regulate overexcited neurons, soothes flare-ups, and supports enzyme systems that calm the brain and body. Glycinate is well absorbed and gentle on digestion. So, which should you start with? If your symptoms are moderate to severe, like daily nerve zaps, burning, or tingling, start with both PEA and magnesium. If your symptoms are mild, try PEA first. If things feel slow to improve or begin to intensify, then layer in the magnesium. Let your body lead the way. Healing takes time, but these tools can help settle your nerves while the deeper pyridoxine detox unfolds. There's one more step most B6 toxicity protocols miss. As pyridoxine is pulled from your tissues, it enters your bloodstream. And if your body can't process it efficiently, it lingers, triggering the same B6 toxicity symptoms you're trying to eliminate. That's where vitamin B2 comes in. B2 is a required cofactor for the enzyme that converts pyridoxine into P5P. When B2 is available, your body can take leftover pyridoxine and turn it into a safe, usable form or eliminate it entirely. Without B2, that toxic B6 stays in limbo, circulating in your bloodstream, irritating and flaring your nerves. So even though our goal is to clear pyridoxine from tissues, we still need to support your body in metabolizing whatever's left in circulation. B2 helps close that loop. Now, how do you know when you're ready to reintroduce P5P or a comprehensive nerve support formula that includes P5P? This is a major turning point in your B6 toxicity recovery, and timing matters most. We recommend waiting until the intense symptoms, the nerve zaps, tingling, burning, have begun to calm. They won't be eliminated, but they'll start to slowly and gradually calm down. That's your sign that the worst of the pyridoxine has cleared from your tissues and bloodstream. If you bring in P5P too early, even the right form might be too stimulating. But once your system stabilizes, P5P now becomes your ally again, helping repair nerves, rebalance neurotransmitters, and support long-term regeneration. We typically start people at about a 20 milligram per day dose with food, and we slowly work up to about 80 milligrams per day. Since P5P and magnesium work synergistically, you'll want to make sure to pair P5P with magnesium glycinate to ensure optimal utilization and cellular uptake. We've outlined exactly how and when to introduce P5P depending upon your B6 toxicity symptoms and severity, so make sure you download that PDF. Now, I know this might feel like a lot, but please don't feel overwhelmed. You're not meant to do this all at once. Healing from pyridoxine overload takes time. It takes the right strategy and the correct tools introduced at the right pace. That's why we created that free downloadable B6 Toxicity Recovery PDF to walk you through every step. Inside, you'll find when to start each supplement, how to layer them in week by week, clinical dosing ranges, guidance on when and how to reintroduce P5P or a full spectrum nerve support like Neuropathy Gold, and what to do if your B6 toxicity symptoms flare up again. Whether your B6 toxicity symptoms are mild or severe, whether you're just getting started or already deep in detox, you'll know exactly where to begin and how to move forward. Health Warriors, if this video helped you, please subscribe, like, and save it for easy reference, and share it with anyone suffering from nerve pain or who's been told they have B6 toxicity but didn't get the full story. This information could change someone's life, so grab the free B6 toxicity PDF in the description box below. Review it slowly, rewatch this video anytime, and above all, trust the process. You're not broken, you're healing. And I look forward to seeing you on the road to great nerve health. Right, Lily? Blessings. Let's walk through. Lily, what are we gonna walk through? Are we gonna take these guys through a walkthrough? You're here to help Mom? Thank you, I so appreciate you. You're the best boy. Yes, you are. Yeah, I love you. Yes, I do. Mama doesn't want to get makeup on you.